BMCC OpenLab is an online community for BMCC. It's a virtual space in the same way we have a physical campus that we can come to and do classes and have clubs and activities. The OpenLab is meant to be an online place where BMCC can come and do many of those same things in a virtual place where anyone can get to when they need to get to it, right? Which is another part about it. Because it's websites and message boards and things like that, it's sort of asynchronous, meaning you don't have to be there at the time when something is happening. You can go and read about it later or look at it later when you're home from work or have that break or whatever else it is.
We are so excited about what the President's Fund is making possible for us with our group. So we did not have the capacity to actually engage with student affairs, with student activities, with students wanting to start club spaces on the OpenLab. We just didn't have enough of us to do that. So this funding is allowing us to bring on board folks who will be able to connect directly with students to engage and bring them into the space and help them create vibrant communities there. So we have new staff members who will be working with Conexiones, with experiential learning and the Urban Male Leadership Academy to create spaces that work for them and their students, to connect them and provide opportunities for participation there as well as when they're on campus.
The OpenLab furthers equity in a few ways. One, as we've seen with all the work we've done on OER, it's to make resources that students need to be successful open and free. And that's like the foundation of the OpenLab. It's open in many ways. Open that the students, it's for free, they can do it, they can log in and get it. It's open to the world. It allows their faculty, the support agencies, and also the other students there to make presence on the OpenLab and to provide that support that they need to be successful.
We know from the research that often community college students or commuter students really don't feel very connected. So they come into campus for their class, they're maybe here for only the class, or maybe they grab a snack to eat, and then they're on their way to their job or to care for relatives or whatever else they have going in their lives. Their lives are incredibly full. And so we believe that this is going to be a way for students to connect, not just while they're here, but afterward as well.
We use WordPress for creating websites, and we already provide templates for teachers and students to create their own websites. And our team is here to give all the support for creating each part of these pages, these posts, each piece. We are here to enable people to use these parts and create the things that they envision.
In the future, in the big picture of the OpenLab, we obviously want it to become a part of all of the life of the college, that anyone and any organization can see a use for or use the OpenLab. However, when we think really big, we're also hoping it can even follow you as you go through CUNY. Because it's open source, because it's been a CUNY developed project, it's at City Tech already, and it's very similar with the CUNY Academic Commons, that you might be able to, let's say, take your portfolio or work you've done at BMCC, and when you transfer over to New York City College of Technology, you can take that with you and some of those relationships. And also have alumni, be able to stay and keep that connection, because it's something that's very hard to do right now, is to keep a connection back to the students, your fellow students, your faculty, as an alumni, and so that this will also be a touch point there, so that it extends beyond your immediate use and need as a student while you're here, but will extend as you transfer, as you graduate and get jobs and that as well, and that will allow us, that community to sort of keep growing over time.